So, hello. It is Monday call, live holistic call. Here we are again, and some familiar faces, and some of the ladies that Penny and Nikki that are involved with color and color therapy and the psychology of color. That includes myself. That's why you see the bottles behind here. You see Nikki's bottles behind there. And I'm sure, Penny, you've got your own bottle somewhere there as well.
Yeah, my bottles are upstairs and at work.
Yes.
They're not here.
So, and also we have Jill Barron on the call today, who is a functional nutritionist. And hopefully some other people will be joining us in a little while. Now, today, it's the first call in April. So, new month, new color. So we're going to, this month is going to be focusing on the color olive. Now,
do I need to change?
Well, actually, yellow is olive color is made with 3 fractions of yellow. So there's plenty of yellow in there. So that's why I'm wearing a combination here. Now let's see, Penny, what do you think about olive and yellow combination?
Olive and yellow. Quick, let's get the book out. Quick.
Because there's also, we can analyze the combinations we wear, whether it's like this now. So you've got yellow and olive, or you got the top and your trousers. So unconsciously we pick up the colors we use, and somehow this gives us some information which is worth seeing. I mean, don't always take me for it, because I use this just because I like to blend in with the call themes and everything. But it's really fascinating to know sometimes why you're choosing certain colors. But
I can tell you what yellow and olive is, if you like. The key words.
Please do.
Yeah. Spring, freshness, sunlight, cleansing, magic, alchemy, Egyptian lifetime, dropping your baggage, liver issues, bitterness and envy directed at you, issues around female power.
Okay, so you see you have, thank you, Penny. So you see you have both positive and not so positive attributes. Okay, so it's always that. So when somebody is wearing these colors, it could be that they are very much into wanting to cleanse, or they want to start something new, but also they may not feel very, very feminine. They may very much in their feminine power. So it could be either. So then you can actually relate to what is appropriate, what's suitable for you, what links with you, resonates with you. So that was just a very, very short intro to olive and yellow. But today's call is going to be about releasing emotions that no longer support you, no longer help you. In a way, emotions that create some fear inside you, or worry, or anxiety, or questioning your abilities, and you're asking yourself, am I actually good enough to make a new start? Am I good enough to create something new? Because olive is all about making a new beginning. Okay, so olive, that's the energy that brings olive color. And if you think about olive, what brings to mind? If you can associate olive, what would be? It would be anything from nature, or what would you say that olive brings? You can relate to. That's a question for all of you, by the way.
Well, nature and food.
Yeah, definitely nature.
Any particular tree?
I have an olive tree right outside my my lounge.
Yes.
And I think olive tree is quite special.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
I need to look it up. Olive tree. Yeah.
Olive tree is associated with olive, and also if you think about the past life, so it's a very much it's related with Greece and Greek mythology.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. Yeah. The other thing that is, I'm just sharing just a few bits about olive. Is not we're going to be sharing a few more during the rest of the month. But when it comes olive, is also, let me see. There's Constance.
Yeah, there I am.
Took me a little while, but I'm there.
I thought you were like going upside down. Okay, welcome, Constance. We just started talking about a new color, new month, new color. So it's the color of olive. Okay, olive is a color of new beginnings and also the color of hope. Yeah, and whenever you think of olive, it's either you know, because if you think, you know, energetically where it's situated, it links your solar plexus with your heart. Yeah. So it is between these two areas energetically and you know, also, you know, within your body, if you want to feel connected to that. So when you're balanced and you feel, you know, really supported and grounded and powerful, you know, really in your own essence, feminine essence, you feel really ready to start something new and make a new beginning. Okay. The question I'm going to ask you now is, why do you think olive, the color olive, is connected with the feminine power? Because luckily you know, I love to have men on the call, but we are all women here, okay? So why would you say olive is connected with feminine power, a feminine essence?
Utility.
Yeah.
Okay, you're close. So what is that women actually are able to do? They're able to give birth. Yes. So giving birth means you're giving, you know, a new life. You're creating a new life. Yeah. So that's the core thing about the olive, that you're actually able to bring something new to life. You bring a new life. So you're making a new start. You're making a new beginning. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Now, olive, as I said before, because now you just joined us, is got 3 factions of yellow. So that's why I'm wearing yellow, and I'm wearing a bit of olive as well. And the previous month it was dedicated to color yellow, okay, which in color mirror system is the joy bringer. But also yellow helps you overcome any issues with anything that keeps you small, in a sense that, you know, that you feel probably you have a sad symptom, or you've got depression, or you're not, you know, your emotions are all over the place, your moods are all over the place, okay, confusion, so on. I would like to invite Nikki, because Nikki, she willingly offered to share her experience and how, you know, overall color has helped you, Nikki, to overcome certain health issues, particularly depression. And Nikki is also a practitioner and teacher of color. And so let's hear it from you, and then we'll carry on a conversation about olive in a little while.
Okay, thank you, ChriSOULa. In my late 20s, I was diagnosed with SAD, S-A-D, seasonal affective disorder. Basically, the doctor said you get mega depressed in the winters. And I said yes, due to the lack of, or so much dark that we have, and lack of sunshine, I can't cope. So I embraced light therapy. I've got 2 light boxes. They helped, but I'm always far better spring to autumn. And then I carried on with that and just muddled through. Sometimes I took some antidepressants, but it would always clear by the spring when we had more sunlight. Then a few years ago, I came into colour therapy, and we were introduced to the bottles, and the yellow sunshine bottle is our first bottle. Sunshine is our light, is us. It brings life. It brings us our joy. It brings us all our good, happy feelings. And I started using the colour therapy. I started bathing in yellow bottles. I'd wear as much yellow like around my neck and my top half. I added that with my light therapy, and I started to cope with winters without antidepressants. We've got some yellow spritzers as well. and I just
That's
embraced as much yellow as I could. Yes, I've got our yellow sun bottle here.
Yay!
And our
Lovely.
spritzer bottles.
Yeah.
And they just make you feel alive and vibrant.
Mm-hmm.
So
how did you use the bottles, Nikki? How did you use the bottle?
With the spritzers, I would spritz into my hands and then breathe in the aroma and spritz all around me, so that I was really absorbing the colour yellow. This yellow sunshine bottle, I'd perhaps sit and meditate with it. I'd have perhaps a couple around the room or with me on my desk. I'd sometimes put this ointment on me wherever I felt. Often I'd put it on my forehead, actually, just to, like, I've got a light bulb in my head. And ultimately I'd bath in it. I'd have several baths, yellow baths through the winter, which kind of got the yellow into my cells, so that I just felt more light in my body.
Yes. Yeah, there's different ways of using the color bottles or the spritzers. The color bottles, these are the round bottles you can see behind here and also Nikki's screen. But also the spritzers, we can have them with you. You can have them in your handbag. You know, it's just they're very practical. But they're both can be used, but in various ways. And then also you feel connected very much intuitively. How it feels, it works for you. There's no right or wrong way. Some people just leave the bottle by their side, by where they work, in their office desk or by the bedside table, and still, because the color is energy, it vibrates and supports you. Okay, or if you want something even more like a bit more like a real shake up. then you actually, the bath is the real treat. You can go for that. Yeah. Sorry.
I'd also have a bottle. I put the bottle under my pillow and spray my pillow with the spritzer, so that I'd got yellow with me at night.
Yeah.
Just so that while I was asleep, I could absorb some yellow ready for the morning, because waking up on dark mornings was quite troublesome. And if it was a dull, gloomy day or stormy day, I think, oh, where's my yellow? At least I've got some yellow with me.
Yeah.
Did you buy clothes and things in yellow, or crystals and stuff, or just the bottle?
I've got some crystals. I bought some yellow scarves, because I don't actually wear yellow very well. But a yellow scarf with another colour made me, especially around here, near my face, I just felt supported then. It was lying on my shoulders, where you actually kind of hold your fear, the heaviness of your fears. So I kind of got it on my top half, between my solar plexus and my shoulders, shall I say, so that I always had that yellow near me, and I could see it kind of looking down a bit. My eyes would pick up on the yellow and remind me. You feel safe with yellow when you're depressed, I think, because we are light. It reminds us that we are, I suppose it reminds us of our power, doesn't it? Yellow is linked to the solar plexus. It's just that constant reminder of, actually, hang on, do you need to feel depressed? What are your fears? And of course the flip side of yellow is fear. And I recognized I was someone who was fearful of winter. I actually was fearful of stormy weather, of the lack of light. I felt less in control, less happy. All of those negative emotions, it came out in the yellow. So to have a dose of yellow with me all the time, even if it was in my handbag, I knew I could get to it.
But also, we are light bodies.
Yeah.
So even though I always feel the light body has more gold to it than a yellow, it's still very, very light. So we're these light beings in this human costume.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Which is matter and which is heavy. So, it could be linked to that as well. In fact, as in not feeling your light body, who you really are.
Yes.
That's a good point too. Yeah, absolutely.
And in the summer, in the sunshine, you don't think about it. When the sun's shining and you can get outside and you can absorb all the vitamin D, you feel so much better. You feel stronger. It feels easier to do whatever you've got to do in the day. You wake up that much better. You hear the birds singing, etc. You don't get any of that in the winter. You shut the curtains, put all the lights on and hibernate.
Yeah. Yeah, in England you do, yeah.
Yes, all right.
Yeah, sorry.
Because
Come to Spain, Nikki. Come to Spain.
I think I will. I don't do winter.
ChriSOULa,
Yes.
ChriSOULa, do you notice the difference having, been brought up in Greece and with all that sunshine? Do you notice the difference?
Absolutely. Because I first of all, I've lived away from Greece for the last 21 years, so I'm not. I can remember though the first few years when I left Greece. I was in my early 20s, and I remember how difficult it was for me. It was really. And to be honest, winter is not my preferred time of the year either. So likewise, that's why I just go. You may have seen me with a very bright yellow coat. Did you see me?
Yes.
Have you ever
Love that coat.
so last year, I bought it last February, and I said, I saw it on there, and I said, oh my God, this is what I want. So yeah, the answer to the question is absolutely. I felt the difference, and I do feel my moods are quite, I feel easily agitated by what's happening. My threshold is quite low in winter time.
Yeah.
Energy I'm talking about as well.
Yeah.
So now springtime is picking up again, and I'm feeling much brighter and really want to move on with things and so on. So yeah. But it's yellow is associated with the life force, the sun.
Yes.
So that's why it's hard for all of us, when in winter time we don't have so much sunshine. Right, Nikki. Now, so you actually, how long have you been using color for your personal and professional work?
Well, personally, when I was introduced, it must have been about 10 years ago. I didn't know about colour mirrors then, but I knew about colour therapy. So I'd wear clothes. I was into a bit of aromatherapy, so I'd always be picking the lemon.
Yes.
I didn't really think about it at the time, but lemon can do the same thing.
Yeah.
And then I've been in colour mirrors about 6 years.
Yes.
And that just changed everything. So I'm...
So what are colour mirrors?
Colour mirrors. These, our colour system is called colour mirrors.
Ah, okay.
So the bottles are showing us a reflection of ourselves. So
yeah, the bottle is actually a mirror of who you are. So when you choose a bottle, it actually reflects the good sides and also the areas that you could possibly like to improve and evolve with. So yes, that's what the actual logo. I hope it's not shiny where you are. That's what the actual symbol of what we use in color mirrors as well. You may have seen it on Facebook. Yeah. So that's a very brief introduction about color mirrors. Probably we could do a bit more, on a separate call. Yeah, but thanks for asking. Yeah. Brilliant. So yellow, it's a lovely way to just like it comes to a full circle here with your sharing, Nikki, because you actually you saw how it works for you because you had a real issue and you used the color yellow in your life daily and for a consecutive time, months or whatever, and then you saw how actually you felt much better.
Yes.
And that's a testament, like an endorsement how color can work for you personally, but also you use it with your clients, I would say, don't you? So
of course, yes.
How it works for them as well.
Yes.
Brilliant. So is there anything else you'd like to add before we just carry on with a bit more Olive?
No, I think that's basically it. Just to say it has helped me come out of the fear of winter and not being able to cope. being in the dark in that time.
Mm-hmm.
If I always have yellow with me. If I ever need to tap back into it, it's always there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Being in the Northern Hemisphere, our climate isn't guaranteed sun even in the summer. So I always have yellow on tap.
Equally, for those of you who are going to watch back the recording of the call, in case you are an author, you're in the middle of sitting, a big exam, or you are in the middle of a project and you feel a bit of frustrated with the progress you're making, you're not easily concentrating, and you're finding hard to get ideas flowing through. Yellow can help you with that as well. So I mentioned that in the previous call, but it's always good to reiterate certain things, because we don't always get things through our ears. They don't always land, And so yeah.
Is that a concentration thing or an inspiration thing?
It is both. It is both. Yeah. Yeah, so it could be you are a professional and you're in the middle of doing something. You need to be more creative and more in the flow of ideas. Or you could be a student learning something new, and you need to, to really keep working, and then you find it hard to concentrate. Yellow can help you. Or like yellow, the spritzer in color mirrors has got lemon essence, essential oil that equally can help you with that as well. Yeah. Fabulous. So, is there any questions before moving on? Is there any something you'd like to clarify or you'd like to contribute?
I just wanted to ask Nikki. Nikki, did you dislike the colour yellow before you started using it to help you?
It's not a colour I would pick. Yeah. I don't wear it. And yes, probably, if I walked into a room, when you first see those colour mirrors bottles, I wouldn't have gone for the yellows.
Yeah. So
okay. It was lacking in my body all over, yes.
Okay.
So what does it say about me that I can wear yellow then so openly?
You're stunning.
So you see,
beautiful on you.
Thank you.
The yellow. It really looks beautiful.
It's actually because color mirrors also the system is based on numerology. Okay, so my date of birth, it comes to number 10, and then if you want to make it, it comes to number 1. So then
I'm number 9.
Yay!
My life past 9, so that's probably I'm far off the yellow.
Yes. So talking about 10, number 10, there is this is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that's what the color mirrors number 10 bottle is, the Wheel of Fortune. And you've got olive here, and you've got gold on the upper level, and olive on the down here. So that's my I would say my personal bottle, because it links with my date of birth, but it's only mine if you want me. And then number 10 can come down to number 1, and number 1 in the color mirror system is the sun is yellow. The bottle that Nikki showed us before, yeah. And these things I didn't know before. Oh,
the yellow there.
So here we are. Okay.
But ChriSOULa, olive and gold together in your bottle, the colour combination, okay? Keyword, spring, sunshine, joy, creativity, being 21, letting go of confusion, easy alchemy, accessible power, and confidence.
Oh, bless. Thank you, Penny. Thank you for sharing.
The combination stuff is brilliant, It just is another layer of it. I just love the book.
It is. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so it is almost 7:30. We've got around 10 minutes left before the end of the call. Now, there are a few things we can talk about olive, okay? We did share that olive is linked with Greece and Greek mythology, philosophy and theatre. And also it links with gold and Egypt as well.
Yeah. And what about the Cathars? Olive and yellow, the Cathar lifetime.
Is it also that?
Yes, bottle C3, which is the solar plexus, which is the olive, and the yellow is cathars.
Yeah.
Because the cathars have only been sort of talked about in colour mirrors, if I'm right, the last sort of, I don't know, 18 months. The cathar, the cathar influence is yellow and olive as well. So people that are hiding don't want to show their wealth. Yeah.
Well, the cathars, for those of you who love France, or you may have been in Carcassonne area, it's in that part of France, in the Languedoc-Roussillon, like southwest France. Beautiful part of the world. Just talking about travel now. It's another live conversation anyway. So just in case, that's the region of the cathars. And cathar comes from the Greek word cathartic as well, which means pure. Okay, katharos means pure. So that's just a little parenthesis there. I always love to give these parentheses like that. So the April calls are dedicated to holistic detox, declutter, and prosper. Okay. Now, holistic detox, we're talking about detoxing mind, body, anything spiritually that hold us back energetically, and also declutter is declutter your liver, in declutter any ideas in your mind that you like, fear or anxiety, and declutter your house, declutter your like spring cleaning and everything. So this is all part how all of that, when we go through and analyze them and we learn more, how that actually can help us grow more and prosper. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be carry on exploring in the next calls. The Monday calls will be running because I've contemplated of running on Wednesday too. I need to think about that. I don't want to rush into anything and confuse anybody. So we'll carry on the Monday calls. So it will be today's call. Next is the 11th, 18th, and 25th of April. Okay. I will contact you separately to ask you what your opinion, what you feel, your suggestions, and how you feel, whether we can alternate between Monday and Wednesday, or whether we can keep to Mondays only, or have extra calls. But I like to hear your opinion, because this community call here is not just about me; it's also about the people coming together. Yeah. And see how that can work with your schedule, with your lifestyle, and what you like to bring in as well. Yeah. So next call, I will be also sharing a meditation with olive. Okay. Try to wear something olive if you can. Okay, like it could be a scarf, or it could be a necklace, or it could be a top, whatever, something olive. Yeah, that because also you feel the connection with the color, and I like you to feel how the color has an impact on your body or your emotions, and then we can talk about that. Particularly if you're not very keen on the color, that would be really fascinating to see for yourselves how that affects you. Yeah, we can have a bit of a chat about that too. Whenever I wear yellow, I'm feeling really like that, uplifting. So some of the people don't like other colors, or they like them. So it's interesting to know. It's interesting to become more conscious how color affects you, but also what you can do, nutritionally, how you can help yourself. Like Jill can talk about, let's say, detoxing the liver. Wood, also, the wood element is this one here. The wood element, the wood spritzer, which is one of the elementals we say in color mirrors. So we will be talking about that as well. We'll be sharing information about that, and we'll be going through a meditation with this. So those of you who got the spritzer, we're going to be using it. Lucky you. Okay. Okay, but if you don't have it and you like to, that's something I don't say that on the calls, but I would like to say that if you don't have the spritzers and you would like, or there's one of these bottles you're attracted to, you can actually purchase them. Okay, you can contact me, or you can contact Penny or Nikki, if they're coming, like your connections, Penny, Nikki, then you can contact us, and then you can get in touch, and then you can get them. Yeah. So it's something that it is possible. It's not just for me and Nikki and Penny to have.
Special people.
Yeah, we're
available for all.
Yeah. So you can use them also. This is an extra addition. If you are a practitioner and you are, you use whether it's in whatever area you use. You could be Reiki, or you could be a nutritionist, or you could be linking with other physical, emotional, whatever. You can use us as an extra, as a complement to what your practice is. Yeah. Or you can use it for your own personal well-being. It's nothing to do with professional. So there you are. Just a few other ideas how Calo can help. Okay, because we always talk about other things. There you are. Now, Jill, I'd just like to ask, what you see yourself contributing with Olive and detoxing? Just very briefly, because it would be interesting to hear it from you.
Well, I think spring is one of the times of year that you can undertake a really good, I don't really call it detox, it's much more about cleansing and healing.
Yeah, good. I just thought that holistic detox, declutter and prosper, just had a bit of a flow to it, that's all.
I think the association with the word detox kind of sums up something which is sometimes a bit unpleasant.
Okay.
Shall we say? And so I will talk about detoxing, but it will be probably in terms of cleansing and healing more.
Yeah, that's great. Yes. Thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you very much. And Penny, what would you like to contribute in next calls?
Well, I've just written an article about decluttering, as in your house.
Yes.
And that it's quite a long article, unfortunately, but that's had a really positive response from lots of Diana Cooper's readers.
Uh-huh.
So I can touch on a few points to do with that, because people don't realise the impact of our things and our environment. So I can bring the article along, but yeah, it's a long one, but I'll try to just key points or things that maybe people don't think about.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you.
Husbands, Penny.
Sorry, does that include husbands? Just put them in a cupboard, Jill. Just put them in a cupboard out of the way and bring them out.
Okay, fabulous. Yes. And Nikki, is there any area from Olive that you would like to contribute?
I've just done a lot of decluttering, but I'm now looking at what I can let go and make space for the new. So new beginnings is very much what's happening around me at the minute.
Yeah. Absolutely. Spring is about new beginnings, and Constance, actually, it's great for you to bring your own experience, your own insights into the community calls, the holistic calls, because it's also Olive links with the olive oil, like the pure what we use in our cooking. So if you are into cooking and cookery and all of that, you can actually see the positive things of olive oil as part of our nutritional how we nourish our bodies. So I will be in touch with you separately. If I haven't been in touch yet, I will be. And thank you so much once again for being on the call. Yeah, and have a lovely rest of the week, and I'll see you back next Monday here at 7:00 UK time. Okay, that's all to all of you. Bye. Bye.